within me. Flex to protect my chest, slugs never go within me. Plus I'm busting plenty at whoever, cause I'm accurate. And niggas on the streets can only talk about half the shit the kid did. 20 years decided to if I had been the guns and money. First day at the foot, come up north since I was younger. 40 green, the ghetto players hunger. Put up blasting, fuck asking, niggas make them wonder. I'm on some John Proof, snort the kid shit again. You see me be a satellite inside Calibians. My real team flip bricks, we got the king bitches. Legit business, farm card, street bitches. We smoke supply spammers that need coke. That's a lie if I die, be leaving my seat broke. You know the situation, all things the place you in. Today before you recognize the fucking face you in. Step back, cock the Glock, car race again. After this, you looking for a kid, but ain't no
niggas be stuck, dead in the game, we don't remain an honest citizens. Bitches be fucking minions, scammers be filling up the pen. I pace the Marriott, dozen scotch anticipating. When will I make a yearning for riches? I can't fake it. Bulgari like Paris, Da Vinci bags, pushy ass, Cartier my bottles. Cherokees and presidential comments. On the real, jealous niggas be feeling still. Gotta make a meal, put penthouses on top of the hill. What the fuck I wonder if rebellion will lead to struggle. Plus the fast be bugging. Pilot clothes before the snow we thugging. Bankroll with measurements.
Gucci sneaks.
And stashing up a couple bucks. My luck, today your destiny.
The city blue bag.
Follow the beat and
Stay in the city blue.
With Pelly banging Scarface, quality shoes, and Cuban links and diamond jewels, smoke a pound or two. Got a connect to the pharmacies banging. Don't run from us, don't be no slanging. What the fuck's up? It's bad from the strictly from Marcus.
The OG has to go fly.
Millennia, stepping stirring, infrared beams, desert equals be filled to keep the shit for all my people. The peons, they say you're not a safety field with the chopper. Bolivia, rocking the Scotta. Before the now, ice rocks up on the stocks. Mommy Lucha Grande, Eden Vegas, that be the hideaway. Handling shit, in 97 you would die, wait, bitch.
Now you never catch up. The 7-foot pike and Alizé got me messed up. And when it's how we mess up, cause niggas quick to jam me. That's why I pack the heat for demonstrations in the camp. Your house and shit is canceled cause the journal wet your section. The victim shells, so the hip is not perfection. I'm married to my drugs, faithful those ain't no divorcing. So when you think extortion, we stop it early like abortion. We on the corner with rocks, but now we motivate and wait. Cook it up in the pot.
Corduroys on the day.
When it gets sell, top down with JL. You know the green shit from 12th Street is in the foyer. If not like it fell, look at me now, rags and riches.
Y'all got a fly OG on here tonight.
Down and carrying up and down, they heard about the town, so they wanna ask questions. Gotta talk to Smith and Wesson, cause I'm
always been a fly boy.
Rims for Jeeps, and when I come through the Kenwood and Cypher freaks, the millionaire.
Oh, this sky blue and cream, you know. Like a tan color, tan, sky blue. I got some sky blue Nike sweatpants today. Sky blue with the big zip on the side.
Fly niggas take pings with diamond cluster rings, living equal to King Spurgeon of good things. The Kings bring vision to have more. Get this queen with matching rap for Gangsters, Garcia, Vegas, real nigga, fucking your name more. Surviving street wars, it's all about rocks the size of Rushmore. Powder, that's war, clientele, crazy lord, do or die, bitch. Animosity make you dry, snitch, judges pushing the brown with chrome factory dip, capitalist caviar. Desert Eagles, the burial, agents who tried to lock me. Did it sloppy, I need this Kevin.
Hello world, I'm just here to make you think. This CEO Philly Trenches, Hockey, welcome at you live and direct with Philly Trenches Talk at the Dark, episode 805. This is our 805th episode of Philly Trenches Talk at the Dark. And tonight, we're going to talk about the youngest JBM member. You know, even though me and my twin brother were the two youngest JBM members, however, I'm older than my twin brother, so that makes him the youngest. See, the JBM compared to the Black Mafia, there's really no comparison because the Black Mafia had political ties across the United States. They just was, and it was structured with the Nation of Islam, so there's no comparison. But being in the JBM and seeing this and how it unfolded and who was in it and the roles they played and how thoroughly it was. It was just, it just showed the dynamic of how Philadelphia, thoroughness, trenches can come together from all over the city and form a mafia and really move like that shit. Really conduct themselves like that shit. The only downfall I can say that they had was the females and probably drinking a little too much syrup. I mean, allegedly, and the pills. I mean, that's, you understand, so you're already ferocious. Now you want this enhancement to enhance your ferociousness and your intelligence as well as when you're angry. And that's going to influence your angriness and encourage it and enhance it. And and then motherfuckers watch that Godfather movie, the tapes, and Scarface, and the Untouchables, and the Terminator, and all this little crazy shit, and yeah, and the Young Guns, and yeah, motherfuckers be trying to live that shit, man. Like the Black Mafia, most of them, they was emulating not no Scarface, none of them boys, Lucky Luciano, none of them. They was emulating Jesse James and Billy the Kid type motherfucking shooters. Yeah, because they like them cowboys that they was in. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. That's why they wore the cowboy hats and all that, because they really was on some wild cowboy shit. Think about it. Back then, them cowboys, they put their work in. Anyway, you know, coming up in them trenches in the JBM era, 1980s, 1990s, and my twin brother getting us in it, because I'm on a run from Glen Mills. I wasn't trying to go the fuck back up there. They was really hurting people up there, man. It was like a concentration camp. That's why they got them big ass lawsuits, man. You see, I wasn't wrong for me running. It was motherfuckers from all over the United States up there. My twin brother, I used to call home, and he used to be like, man, you alright? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm trying to, because, you know, I took the case for him. You know what I mean? I went and got my brother. When I went and got him and woke him up, we went to go on the trains and rob motherfuckers. And we got away with a lot of shit, but we had a lot of shit on us, like jewelry, hand bone bracelets. I had a lot of shit. I had these big ass rings. So when we robbed the boy on the train, well, Mikey robbed him, and they locked us both up, because he didn't want to listen to me. I'm telling him that's ducking the movie theater. He don't want to go watch no cartoon shit, he say. I said, that's lay low, because they're going to be looking for us. Well, anyway, they find us, so we go to jail, and I tell them, the lawyer, that I'll take the deal. I'll say I did it so my brother can go home. I go to Glen Mills. Now, when I go to Glen Mills, the deal was this. He said, I give you, now my brother had a bracelet in his property. He had a hand bone. The same chain he got on his neck. He had a bracelet. It was just like this thick, like a lighter thick. Hand bone. He said, I will give you that in my property if you take that case. That's why I took that case, because he offered me that hand bone tennis bracelet that was that thick. I said, yeah. So I shook my hand, his hand in front of the lawyer. It was his public defender. She was a nice looking black public defender. She just was amazed how me and my brother looked just alike. She was very nice looking, very attractive, right? So I took the deal, went up there. So I used to call home. And dudes up there, they was like young boys of the JBM. One boy was in the JBM. I think he just passed away, Dre Mason. And he was up there on my unit. He was geographic. He ain't like North niggas or none of that. I'm from North. He ain't like, he from Southwest. He JBM for real. But he acting like he ain't nobody, but you can tell he's somebody because the way he talking. And being I know a lot of females, I got the pictures of Karik and all of them. He like, how the fuck this nigga know these bad shorties from our hood and instead of third? You know what I mean? So, you know, motherfuckers see me getting that mail and them females writing me and all that. So Mikey go up 69th Street. Mikey arguing with these motherfuckers because now Mikey found out what happened. So now Mikey arguing, I'm like, Mikey, get the fuck out of here, because the staff, they going to be drawn. So we get in the city, you understand me? We ain't in the JBM yet, right? But this is when we just, you know, I'm about to show you when we was about to be in this 88, I'm on a home pass on Glen Mills. I made that Christmas home pass. You know what I mean? And Mikey had them clothes. He had some nice clothes for me because, you know, Mikey had the clothes for me because I needed some clothes on the home pass. So when I came on home pass, we went to the after midnight, and he gave me the sweatsuit with the rooster on it, and I had the Super Tims on. I had an Eddie Bauer jacket with the patches right here, leather brown patches. It was a red wool. Eddie Bauer put the collar up, and I had a Philly Bad Boys hat on, and Mikey had on a ski jacket, a tan Eddie Bauer ski jacket, some blue Eddie Bauer slacks on, some high top Reeboks on. All this shit he stole out the store. This is the picture right here. That's Mikey when this Eddie Bauer jacket cost $350 back in '88. Yeah, I mean, he got the $20 glasses. He probably stole out the gallery. We call them the sports. We always get a pair of them when we buy them. They cost $20. And he got the Chicago Bull wool hat on with the snap on the back. That was the wool hat. They $20 hats. You know what I mean? Tan Eddie Bauer jacket on. You understand me? And that's Big Head. That's Big Head from Richard Island right here. He got the, you see what he got on? He got the Eddie Bauer shit on. The $700 Eddie Bauer jacket with the fur around the hood. Dragging it. He got his Warwick on, I think. He ran 15 from York. Big Ben from Columbia Avenue. And that's Doc right there with the Pelly. And I'm right next to Doc. So anyway, this 1988. We young boys. You understand me holding the fuck down 15. But look, I'm on a home pass though. Now while I'm on a home pass, now y'all see the thumbnail, that's the following year. So while I'm on a home pass, I ain't trying to go the fuck back. You know what I mean? But I wind up going back, but I wind up running after that. So while I'm on a run, but it takes me 5 months to get the fuck out of it. They took all my big home passes. So my brother come pick me up. Well, I had a track meet. I had to run a track meet. All this crazy shit. I was supposed to come on Friday. I came on that Saturday. When I came on that Saturday, I had a track meet at Springfield Mall. But my mom said my twin brother could make it, but he left me this Sergio Settini sweatsuit. Some Sergio Settini sneaks. I mean, I had the whole sweatsuit. The Sergio Settini sweatsuit was all white. It looked like a jogging suit material. Cotton. I'm like, damn, where the fuck you get this sweatsuit from? It was something, I know the sneaks was the Sergio Settini, but I remember everything. So anyway, and then I met up with him. When I met up with him, he had twine with him. And then after that, he said, you going back? I said, fuck no, I ain't going back in Blue Mill. He's like, yeah, that's right, we out here. So boom, we ran up. Somehow we on Ridge Avenue. It's like this, another picture of me right here, Mikey. When mom moved up Lindenfield, when I was up Glen Mills, that's Mikey right there. Twin brother. Real deal. And look, Mikey was a real motherfucker. He had one of his rings on. He had all these diamonds in his ring. You really can't see. You can just see how it was sitting on his finger, though. All gold. And he had that on his room door. He had the word Mikey Raw written on his room door going across. There's another picture in there like that of him, though. So he written this written across, right? So I'm kind of mad because we got transferred. My mom got transferred from 13th and 5th Water Project to Lindenfield Project while I'm up in the Mills. So my mom sent me the pictures, how the house looking, anything. They way on the northeast. It's all the big stores out there. He taking pictures of all that fly shit on him. Like, I was mad, not because he was home, because they moved up there. I'm like, damn, man, that's supposed to be my spot. That's how I was thinking, right? So, because mind you, this is his case. You know what I mean? So, I'm sitting there, y'all get out. We get together. He with Gramps. Now, when he with Gramps, we all down North Philly. We robbing the shit, bro. We ain't robbing nobody. Well, yes, we is. Because I'm on the train. We robbing all type of shit. But we still with Gramps. And Gramps is getting money. And allegedly, he getting the package from the JBM. So he would pay for the work. Bring it down. Cook it up. First time I've seen anybody cook up coke was with Gramps. Coffee pot, cooling it off, all that little good cool shit they do in the kitchen and all that. Put it in the motherfucking in a deep freezer. That's the first time I seen, I think, a freezer box. He put it in there, and I think it cracked. The coffee pot had cracked, but like on the side. Anyway, once this shit locked up and everything, he supplied this whole little neighborhood with that half a brick, 2 ounces. But he got it like, you know, that shit bounce back. You get extra ounces and shit like that when you're cooking that much shit up in the pot. He not do all that, so. He front motherfucker shit all over the city. That's, that's not a lot, but it's enough for him to get rich off of. So he got Mikey as an enforcer. Now I'm home. Mikey messed with his sister Belle. So motherfuckers all around. We rolling with him and everything. So one day, me, him, and I just ran into me, my woman and my family. We just ran into his ex-girlfriend, Key. I think Kia, Cal, Scratch from Richard Island, Cal from Richard Island. They all from Richard Island, but they moved and got a house near 20th Susquehanna. But he getting money on 17th and Susquehanna. So one day we go get on the train and we going down to the gallery. So Gramps had this blue Gap bag, right? And he had a 22-shot Ruger with no clip in it. And I bluffed him, a couple of motherfuckers with this motherfucking gun, right? So, plus if you a gun, you don't really need a gun if you're a gun. If you're a gangster, you don't really need a gun. You just need you. So we get on the train. Now mind you, this boy getting a lot of money, but we get on the train. We get on the train, we go downtown. See, back then, you can get a lot of fucking money, get on the train, won't nobody be like, damn, this nigga on the train, he getting all that money, but he on the train. Didn't nobody look at you like that when it came to just living your life and getting money. Wasn't nobody, like now, motherfucker clown you, but back then it wasn't about that, because everybody got on SEPTA, everybody got on the trains. So we get on the trains, we get downtown, we in the gallery. Now mind you, we in the gallery because Key, his girlfriend, that's like a sister to me, my brother, she got to take this jury back and get a jury fixed. So it's like a Saturday, it was on the weekend. So we on the 3rd floor. So it's a jury box, a see-through jury box with like jury in this box that need to be fixed that people brought in. So they got it on the counter. So I seen it. And it was like, I don't know if it was cracked open up. The whole top was open. But I remember just looking at it real fast, taking the ring out, putting it in my pocket. I just did it real fast. I could have just took a whole handful. But I didn't want to be greedy because I didn't want to make no noise. That type of shit make noise. And they like right there. We on the counter, they right there to do it real fast, so I did it real fast, boom. We leave, they handle their business, we roll out, boom. So while we walking out the store, I said, yo, I got this ring. My brother, you ain't got no ring. I said, I'm hockey raw, have a key in the straw, young boy. And we used to say shit like that, right? So we walk and everything, I pull the ring out. It's a female ring, right? It got 10 diamonds in the middle, like, it looks like it's going up like a, you know how like you're going up like a hill, boom, straight, then down, like a bridge. So it was like, bam, straight, and down, like a horse. Like, you know them horse in gym, you go with that horse thing, it looked like a frame like that, like a saddle, boom. And it had, like, almost like something like this, just like that, but 3 of them. In the middle was 10 diamonds. On the end, it was green emeralds. And on the other end, it was 10 green emeralds, but 1 was missing. That's why I'm thinking this person was getting a jury fixed, because the emerald was missing. Everything was perfect with this ring, but 1 emerald. And it's almost like they was green. I said, oh my God, it was a green color, all of them. And then I seen them diamonds in the middle. So, boom. So I pulled it out. So they're like, what you want for it? So now Key like my sister, right? Boom. Me and Mikey down with Gramps. Gramps looking out for us. We eating with him. I come home, I was broke. I was fucked up on the run. So he feed my brother. They feed me now. So I said, to show my loyalty, I said, just give me $50 for the ring. He said, that's all you want? I said, Key, you like my sister. We don't even want to charge you for it. Because, man, Mikey ain't treasured jury, even though we took and sold it. We ain't treasured it, though. So give me the $50, give my brother $25, right? So we get on the train, so we all laugh and joke about it. Like, damn, how you really took that ring? So now, I got the gun. Matter of fact, I ain't got the gun yet, I don't think. But we get on that 15th and Market. Now, while we get on that 15th and Market, it's me, my twin brother, and Gramps. Now, Gramps, I think, allegedly was in the JBM because when we went up there to get to the half a brick, those individuals were JBM members, top members. They was OGs too. You know what I mean? And Yes, and JBM just didn't fuck with just anybody. They weren't just doing business with just anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Not that much work too back in 1989. So Peep Game, boom. So we on the train, on the subway. Now, everybody, you know how people get on the 15th and Market. It's like this is like the major place that everybody get everything on. Buses, trains, everything. So a lot of people was getting on. So I see this dude, he taller than me, dark skin, he's like probably 5'9", 6 foot, right? So I see him. Now when I see him, I'm not quite sure if I got it on me or if I'm getting it out this bag that Gramps got in his back, this blue Gap bag, but that's why I got it out of, so I got it on me, right? But ain't no bullets or nothing in his gun. So I look at the guy. He look at me. Now he's in the middle, but he got his back on the door, like. So when I look at him, I look at him like I really look at him. I mean, I ain't high on no drugs. I look at this boy. Now, mind you, I'm 16. I'm stocky. I'm big as shit, though. No diddy. So look at him. I see fear. Because he put his head down and he put his chains in. Now, if a motherfucker wasn't scared, he wouldn't tuck his chain. No, he could be tucking his chain because he about to fight and all that. He didn't take his rings or nothing off. He just tucked this. He was scared, like a nigga get walked by and snatch his shit, because niggas was snatching chains back then. Man, I walked up on this boy. I swear to God on everything I love. I want y'all to see these eyes. Because you know if a motherfucker lying to you, you can tell somebody lying to you, right? Boom. I walk up on him. Now, when I walk up on him, I pull a Russian 22 Ruger with no clip in it. I walk right up on the boy. Now, when I walk up on him, I look him in his eyes and I tell him, you know what this is. Take that shit off, man. Take all that shit off. Your rings. This nigga look like Mr. T over there. I'm talking about these rings he had big shit too. It's like I hit the jackpot all over again. First time I had these rings in 88, they was big as shit, like Big Daddy Kane big ass rings. Yeah, them big dumb rings. Gold though. He wanna be looking like that again. I give it all that shit come off. Chains. And he had these gazelles, these 951s or 957s, some type of gazelles, but they was gazelles. The gold frames, the brown bar and all that on it. Take all that off and boom. Now when I take it off of him, right, I think that we get up to like 2 stops I think that went by because this shit was going down. And everybody's scared on the train. And mind you, this shit, the whole train crowd, and I do this shit for everybody. So no mask and nothing. So anyway, Gramps and Mikey and Key and this girl, they walk towards me, right? So now they know I got all this shit. Gramps can't believe I got all this shit that fast with no bullets and really no gun shit, but ain't no bullets nothing in it. So anyway, we get off the train because we try to get away now. So this boy, he a cop, he gets out, he gets down on one knee and do this to me. Halt, freeze. And at the time, my brother and Gramps, they didn't ran and jumped over the tracks and went on the other side and got the fuck up out of there. I'm sitting there with this fucking cop boy looking at me. He on one knee like the police being anything. He was like, halt, freeze. And out of nowhere, this motherfucker just did like this. He just rocked over. It fell. He was drunk or something. And then the gun fell out of his hand like in slow motion, hit the ground. Like he had the metal hit the ground. Clack, clack, clack. I said, now. And I thought about it. I said, I should take that shit. That's what I was thinking. But I said, let me get the fuck out of here. So I turned around and run, get up out of it, right? All you hear is sirens. Boom, boom. So we make it back down to 17 Susquehanna to rent down there and boom. So like, damn, how you crazy shit? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I don't play no games. So then I went up the street, get my hair cut. Boom. No, when I went to get my hair cut, I'm looking in the mirror for the first time, looking at all the shit I got. I think I went in this bathroom to see what I had on. But now I got a haircut, and I had some fly-ass clothes on. Had a yellow and green Lacata Portite, the rooster joint. When the rooster shit was out, I had that shit on, the fly-ass shit. So got the jewelry on. I'm looking like, listen, but I don't got the gun on me, I don't think. But I got a knife. So I got to walk from 20th and 21st to 20th and Susquehanna on 19th Street, all the way back down to 17th Street. But it's all these different neighborhoods I'm walking in. And Mikey done made a lot of enemies. So I'm walking down the street. Some say turn around. I turn around. These two dudes, they following me. And they walking up close on me. They older than me. They got us at least 7 or 8 years. These dudes is way older than me and my brother. I could tell. He said, "What's up now?" So I already got the knife out. Boom, I got this motherfucker out. But they can't see because I got it like behind my back. But they can't even see my hand. I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm talking with this. I'm like, what's going on? I don't know, y'all. Oh man, you talking all that? Now, this is some crazy shit. Like, can you imagine somebody walking up to you, you don't even know, you never seen before, and they convinced that it's you that was talking this fly shit, and now they got you. They're the right to hurt you. And you're like, what the fuck who is y'all? That's how that shit felt. But knowing my twin brother got some shit. You know, I'm the big twin though. I stood my ground and got aggressive at times, I suppose to. You know what I mean? And backed the motherfuckers up. It was 2 of them. You know what I mean? But I had that fucking knife. I done got, this one of them probably would have checked fucking with me. Because I didn't need the knife for real, but they bigger and tall and everything. But I was going to get busy. What? With that thing I had and with the grip, I was going to just go ham. Boom, boom. I was going to hit them kidneys. I was going to duck because, you know, I'm short. I can get under anything. And, you know, if you fast as running, you fast with your hands. I was picking them apart, man. So, the motherfuckers followed me, talking shit, followed me. Then he walked away. I said, Mike, what the fuck happened, man? You know, man, fuck them niggas. Where they at? Where they at? That's how he was. Where the fuck they at? That's how my brother used to look too. Where the fuck they at? He had that look. So, anyway, this is how we meet Poo Poo. Poo Poo got the Red Eye Rock and all that. They got the store 17% Susquehanna. Boom. So, I'm messing with him. I'm talking to his cousin. And Mikey talking to the girlfriend. Mikey getting notification with Poo Poo's sister. She called him down. Now, Mikey got the 38 on him. I got the 22 Russian Ruger. You know what I mean? So, they coming down. Mike said, we ain't going no fucking way. Fuck them niggas. These niggas 6 foot, all of them. All 3 of them, these niggas 6 foot. They jump on the eye rock, they see us. So, they walk, they coming up on the 17 Susquehanna. So, Mikey is faced the streets like this, with his feet on the, you know, he got 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot on the wall. And he looking straight. I think the traffic going this way. I think the traffic is coming this way. Boom. So my brother's looking like this. He facing the street. And I'm facing this way, which is the corner of 17th Susquehanna. So I'm facing them like, yeah, nigga, come on. I'm talking shit to these niggas. While they got out the car, they walking towards us. I ain't got no bullets and nothing. But my brother got the gun. And I know he gonna take it. He gonna let loose. So I pull my shirt. I pull my shirt up, letting them know, nigga, I got the joint, because, you know, I got it like, you know, I got it on me, but they can't tell ain't no clip in it, because I got it where I got it on my pants, like, I'm bluffing, but it's a hell of a bluff, though. It's just, you know what I mean? I ain't really bluffing. I got to snap to get off my brother, just get busy. So, bro, I'm like, get back the fuck up. Like, yeah, what it is and all that old cowboy shit I'm talking, right? Mikey ain't even saying that. He ain't looking. He just calm. He looking straight. But he did say to me, he whispering. He said, they get a little closer, I'm going to tear him out the frame. Mikey was a beast. Mikey, my twin brother, he was a real deal. He said quietly, as calmly, thoroughly as a motherfucker when he said he wasn't nervous or nothing. He said, they get a little closer, I'm going to let him have it. So Poo Poo peep game. So Poo Poo, like, hold up. Robbie and Joe, they trying to come at us like they trying to really charge. Like, get these little niggas. Poo Poo in the middle, he holding them back like, oh, fuck, why he ain't looking? Why he looking straight? So he peeped, Mike must have been on something, so he back up, and they leave. And when they leave, the very next day, I don't know what happened, because, you know, sometime me and my brother, we just go our separate ways, because he'd go over a female house, I go over a female house. That's the only thing that separates us is if he going somewhere to go make some money, or I'm going somewhere to go make some money, or he going to a female house, I'm going to a female house. Other than that, we together. So when I would meet back up with him, he in the car with Poo Poo. I'm like, I don't know what happened, but Mikey know how to talk to people. My brother is a very intelligent motherfucker, man, when it comes to them trenches, especially being a gangster. It's ordinarily, he is fluently is his in him. So They pull up in the red eye rock, Mike in the passenger seat. Next thing you know, they getting money together. And after that, an incident happened when we got pulled over to half a brick. We got pulled over to half a brick because we went up Broad and Belfield to pick a half brick up, allegedly with Gramps. Boom. Now, me and Mikey go with him, and when we go with him, we in this small little white car. This motherfucker like a 1.8, small little white car, a fishbowl. A fishbowl is no tent, no nothing. You can see right through this motherfucker. We in this fishbowl. Mikey driving, I'm on the passenger side, Grabs in the back seat. Now, I got the 38 on me, right? Because I'm the shooter, I'm the eyes and all that. Mike just the driver. But Mike, I don't know Mike gonna hold a Coke on the way back. I don't know he gonna hold a half a brick of soft. I don't know. I'm just know that, because we going up there to get the Coke, and it's supposed to be from JBM top bosses. So we get up there, we up in front of the Stingers. I got the gun on me. I'm watching everything around us at nighttime. I got the baseball hat on like this. I'm like this, watching everything on my ones and twos. I got a picture of that too, how he was back then too, You understand me? So anyway, the bag comes through. They said, let's go. We wasn't even there for seconds. So soon we got up out of there. He must have hit my brother the brown paper. It was a brown paper bag like this big. A brown paper bag with a half a brick in it, right? Boom. Mikey got it under his shirt. Boom. He driving. I'm next to him. Soon we get in the fucking car and pull off. Soon as we pull off, going towards North Philly, the police jump right on us, pull us over at the light. I'm talking about, they jumped out on us. Both of them was on both sides of the car. One was on the side of me, one was on the side of Mikey. I got the 38 under my shirt. Mikey got the half a brick under his shirt. Gramps in the back seat, right? So when they pull us over, I'm looking at my twin brother because Mikey ain't had no mustache, nothing, but he was sweating right here. Like, damn. Because it's hot as shit. It's the summertime, and we ain't got no air conditioning. The windows down. They got the, man, I was like, damn. I could tell Mikey a little nervous, just a little, because he's sweating a little bit. But he was like, yes, sir, and all that. Yes, Mr. Officer, sir. Boom. And next thing you know, Mikey was calm, because he said everything, but he was just sweating right here, right? So, damn, he got a half a brick on him. What the fuck you think? Man, he's 16 years old, so they got a call. I don't know what happened. They must have got, the guy must have been on outside that day because the police backed away from us and pulled off. And after that, we rolled down the street laughing and joking about it. Got the fuck about it. They said that third. That's when we was right after that. Motherfuckers started owing money. We used to go around the city collecting that bread. All out 20 for Carpenter, South Philly and all that. But anyway, after that happened, that's when we got down with JBM, because I don't know what I was at, and we had went up Frankfurt. And we went up Frankfurt. We got family, everybody. We got family in Frankfurt. Everybody at Frankfurt knows us. So, but the top gangsters of Frankfurt was in the JBM, and the Black Mafia member Barry Harmon. I got to make another video on him because I did make it on my other channel before they clipped my other channel. They was together, and I used to stay up his crib because I used to play football, so they let me stay up his crib. He had the money machine and everything because him and Uncle Smiley was like brothers. I mean, my mom was like brothers and sisters, so it was like my uncle let me bring females in there and everything. They tried to hook me up with Sweet Tea the rapper, but I was all nonchalant, like I didn't know what to say to that girl. I mean, she was a rapper. She's 17, I'm 14. I didn't know what to say. I'm playing football. I had little girlfriends and all that, but that was Sweet Tea. I was like a celebrity right in front of me rapper. Anyway, so one day Mike up there with them. Now Mike up there with them. I'm somewhere, and Mike go down Richard Island with him. Mike, you familiar with Richard Island because he used to hustle for Kevin Hawkins, Keys, Old Head Monk, all the bosses that was getting money. Well, not all of them. 3 of them out of probably 10 or 12 of them. It's a lot of money down Richard Island. Mikey got money with him. So now we turn it up. It's JBM shit. You know, Mikey started off down there just being a security in the 10th and Brown hallway door while motherfuckers hustled. Mikey held the big-ass 44 Magnum on him, watching the door, making sure ain't nobody robbed the police. Nobody get out of line. Mikey was the muscle. So Mike got tired of being a muscle, and he wanted to hustle. Because that's what Mikey liked to do. Still Jan and JBM, but he wanted to hustle. So that was his role. So then when he got in with them and they said Mikey was JBM and they put him in at JBM, they told him to tell me that we know that you're the wild one, that you be on the trains robbing motherfuckers and this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. And that tell your brother that he's plugged in and he can't get plugged out. That's just exactly verbatim. Listen, my brother said, they said. So I said, oh yeah, you know, I wasn't cocky about it. I was just like, it was like always, it was a surprise with my brother all the time, but it was like, fuck it. A shock, but fuck it, let's do it. Like, whatever my brother was down for, and it was reasonable to me, and I said, fuck it, we in the mob now. And Mikey took that shit, he took it so serious that he wanted to fuck other high JBM ranking members up to get their spot. Mikey was great. Mikey, because he wanted them cars too, not knowing. See, we're young boys, we 15, 16. Mikey don't know. You know what I mean? Mikey thinking that this Jim right here. Now, this is who Mikey wanted to fuck up. Jim got killed of high rollers. This Jim from Frankfurt, Mikey had an altercation with him before Mikey got killed. They was arguing in the gallery. This Alvin was a drug lord from Frankfurt. I used to get money with Alvin when I played football. I was the first young boy to get money with Alvin. He was on the star football team for the Frankfurt Chargers, the 130s. They was undefeated and all that. Plus, I used to go to USA skating ring with him. He had all the females and all that. So anyway, him and Mikey started going through something because Mikey had Booby with him like a little brother to us. It's another picture of Mikey had him with him, you know, and they robbed the skating ring. And he got mad because Mikey, he said, why you got Booby up here robbing people? Mike said, man, mind your business, he a Raw. Mind your business, he a Raw. He Booby Raw now. He a Raw, one of the Raw brothers. Mike said, I was going to kill that nigga Hawk. Plus I want his position. Because he riding around with Aaron Jones. So Mikey want that. Mikey not knowing that, nigga, all this money you making down Richard Island selling all these drugs, you can just be saving your money and get any car you want. But Mikey had all these girlfriends, giving them money, buying them shit and all that. Yeah, Mikey was doing his thing. But we was young though, man. We teenagers. You know, our brain ain't fully developed. Now we was in 21, 22. We'd have been on another level. This him with the chain on when Coogee Rap. Was it Coogee Rap? Yeah, Coogee Rap. That's Mikey right there. When he got one that's his hand bone on. This motherfucking chain. I don't know why it looked small on this picture, but it looked big on another picture. But it was a big chain. So we up Chucks, right? That's when Coogee Rap came up there. And I ain't know Mikey knew him. I thought Mikey was lying, but Mikey used to be in all the shows when I was at Glen Mills. So all the rappers from New York used to perform with Philly. And Mike used to get on the stage near me, get Joe. Well, not Joe. Get cool with him, evidently. So he came outside. I don't know who Coogee Rap was with in '89. But I'm going to show you the picture when we took the picture that night. I don't know who he was with that night. But Coogee Rap was with somebody. And Coogee Rap had a dark green Warwick coat with fur on the hood. He was out there smoking a cigarette. He was with another guy. Now, it could have been DJ Polo. That could have been, I didn't even know. I forgot how he looked, but, you know, everybody know how Road to the Riches boy looked, right? So, he come over to my twin brother and hugged my twin brother. What's up, little Mikey? That fucked me up, man. When Coogee Rap knew who my twin brother was. This the picture right here we took. Mikey got his dress, the suit jacket on, like a sports jacket on this picture. Now look. The chain see how the chain look bigger? That's Mikey. And this me right here. And that's Jbm'S. Now we up in Chucks. Now in this picture, man, Mikey's 16 years old. But you see how we mob. We was on some this thing. Well, look how young we is, man. In the fucking club. You know what I mean? Gangsters. And then the thing is, motherfuckers treated us how we was acting. Like we wasn't no fucking young boys. We was coming up. No, we was really like around all the bosses, all that. They like, damn, they go to Twins, Hockey Raw, Mikey Raw, and bagging the top line bitches. That's how that night I bagged one on Mark baby mom, Andrea from West Philly. She had these Guess jeans on, high top green Gucci's. So I pulled to get a number and everything. We talking on the phone, but I really can't deal with it because I'm dealing with Nene. So Mikey get on the phone and start talking to her. Next thing you know, Mikey got her baby, the brand new baby he just had by one on Mark. We know how niggas had babies, but they don't really fuck with their baby mom and all that, but only when they want to go see him. So now Mikey fucking with her, right? And I think she knew. I think she knew at first who I was. I'm Hakeem, and then she called the phone. Like, I said, I ain't worrying about that. This ain't about nothing, you know. It's cool. You can talk to my brother. They ain't like I was, you know what I mean? Because that, for real, Mikey was talking to Nene first. You know what I mean? He was talking to her first, but I wound up dealing with it. Ain't that crazy? And I talked to her first, and Mikey wound up dealing with it. It's a twin thing. So Mikey knocking off, all together, he spent all this money with her. Mikey on the phone, arguing one on Mark. They talking. Mikey talking about this JBM nigga just barely making it, just at the 30. I'm Skip Jackson's son, and it's on and popping out this war. And Mike got an enemy with this boy. And we got all these enemies now, right? We already got enemies. Now he got more enemies over this girl. And niggas take baby moms personal. So we know what I mean? So we down Richard Island. I go down there and see him. I'm on a run though, by the way. You know, mind you, 89, I'm on a run. That's why I really can't be down Richard Island hustling and all that, because they be down the police to come down there. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? So I just be, because I ain't really do nothing. Nene had money, she used to look out for me. My brother Mike used to look out for me. So I was cool. And I used to take money, so I was all right until they caught me. And then they caught him. And then he went up Danville Supermax, and I went up Foster Camp. I went up Foster Camp. He went up. That shit was crazy, man, because when he went up there, he was mad as shit. Because he doing Supermax. I'm in Foster Camp where you get to go to the movies. You get to send people to the market for you. They pay you like $1 a day to be up there. So I'm like, this shit, I'm selling cigarettes. You got to sneak and do that. Now, look, you know the picture I just showed you, right? Me, my brother, and E. Mikey, now look, this the same place. Look, this the same place. See that wooden back? That's E right there. You can see E better now. And said Sinatra, Brooks, E and Brooks. See, they got that big shit on their neck, Rolex chains and all that. You can see it better. See that picture, reason why you can't see that picture better than I got, because somebody in jail sent that. They was on a screen visit. And they had the screen visit and took the picture on the Zoom and gave it to the Tosh. And Tosh sent it to me on the phone. That's the best we could have did though. You know what I mean? But as you see, we around like bosses. Cause we bosses. We just young. And we about that life. And even if we ain't selling drugs and got a team selling for us, we the top hitters, we the top shooters, and like in that circle, in that line of business. So, and then we know everybody. So when motherfucker we freelancing, so motherfucker need some work done, or they need some muscle with them for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, they hire me and Mikey. Me and Mikey float with them, get in the car and all that, clubbing and all that, and yeah, back the fuck up, or the twins down with them niggas. And they know we coming. That's how we used to move. So you know, when we came home, I'll show you the picture. When we came home from all this shit, you know, we teamed up because he ran. Mikey ran from the juvenile joint. And I ran from, where the fuck I run from? Oh, I ran from U Study Center. I escaped from the Study Center. And Mikey found out. When he found out, he went to court thinking they wasn't going to let him go. I don't know if they was going to let him go or not, but he ran out the fucking courtroom. Mikey wasn't bullshit. Mikey, you know that Nautica jacket I just, on the thumbnail he got, when he got the Gucci's on? He had that jacket on. He had like a bar deodorant on him. That's just what he poured. And he had his hair cut low. He had no mustache. They make you shave and all of those shit up there. So when he came to the house, at my niece's house, he had woke me up because I was in upstairs sleep. And I was happy as shit to see him, man. I'm on the run. He on the run. And we just, because we used to always fight and all that, right? But, and I'd agree to shit. So now that he on the run, I'm on the run, we both home. We was like, listen, we just gonna split everything down the middle. 50-50. Me and you against the world. And once we agreed to that, it was on and popping with me and him, man. I'm talking about we was dressing alike again. Everybody was seeing us together. But he was kind of mad because he, you know, we had this look, this signature look me and my brother got, right? And I'm going to show you that signature look in a second. How we wore our hair. You know what I mean? Everybody knew us. Everybody loved us. And he walk up, no hair on his face, hair cut low. And they walking up on me, shaking my hand and walking past him, not showing him no respect. He was hurt. He was mad as shit. He was more mad than hurt. That motherfucker said. And I had what I had on me at the time. I had the 9mm on me. And he had the one-shot gauge, right? And he had it in his Nautica jacket. He was like, man, I'm about to shoot somebody. I said, why? He says, ain't nobody speaking to me, man. They speaking to you. I said, that's a good thing because now we know that we shave all the hair off our face and our head and we go on a run, won't nobody recognize us. He said, that's quick thinking, Hawk. And that diffused all that mad shit that he was feeling. He not even mad no more because I said that, right? But this is a better picture. No, this isn't a better picture. I gotta show y'all the picture of me when I had my hair all high. Y'all, no matter of fact, I gotta go on Facebook real fast and show y'all this fly-ass picture of how I had my hair back in the day. Mikey had his hair like this too, though. Mikey, like, he groomed himself way better than me, though. Like, Mikey was like, we was the same but different in many different ways. But Mikey was just more of a ladies' man than I was. Even though I had a female, Mikey was him. He was really him, though. Now look, this is my haircut. This is me. This is how we were out here. Waves on the side too, by the way. Now you see, that's me. I'm 19. Now just imagine I'm looking like this. My twin brother standing next to me with a low haircut, no hair on his face. They don't know who he is. He mad as a motherfucker. But that's me though. At 19. You know what I mean? And on the side of my hair right here was all waves. All waves, all in the back and like that. So, you know, I remember I was getting a haircut on Roy's Butler across from Chuck's on Erie Avenue. And what's her name? Girlfriend was in there getting the shape up. She had like a short haircut. She was nice looking though. Joe Frazier, a boxer. Now Joe Frazier, let me show you another picture. This is how I wore my hair in jail. In prison, see? Same way. I mean, gotta show you another better picture so you can see my shit. My shit was round, man. I ain't play that with that haircut shit. You know. So yeah, man. So they ain't Mikey was mad. Mikey was mad as shit. So because we was up there on 24th and Burton, Bucknell Street at the Dollar Party. Everybody was there. I wore my shit round. Mikey wore his round. You know. And so everybody know me. And they, you know what I mean? Cause I was fly motherfucker when I was a young boy, man. That's when I was putting niggas. See that picture I showed y'all? That's when I was sitting on them paint cans. Yeah, I wasn't playing no fucking games, man. But these pictures right here, when I was in jail at 18 over Holmesburg, my hair was still, I'm going to show you my hair. My hair was the same way Mikey had just passed away. I don't know if y'all really can see this picture. That's me and my mom. I just cut the picture out. Yeah, came into the world. Mom and dad, they knew the time. I picture my mom and dad together. We got a lot of pictures of them. You know. Here they go right here, my mom and dad. My dad ran the valley with my mom back in the day. It's my dad right there, look just like him, don't it? That's my mom. They both had their leather jackets on. Black leather jackets on. And it's straight gangster. But my dad, when he got older, he played the trumpet, though. He knew how to play the instrument real good, though. And he played in a real orchestra, community college orchestra. He came home from jail and went to college, man. Like when I was locked up during juvenile life, my mom and my dad used to come see me separately. And they used to say the same thing, get your license, do this, do that. They used to write me the same shit. And I followed up on it, though. They just wanted the best for me. They didn't want me to throw my life away, man. I just was so turned up being a gangster. But I used to hear them, and I used to tuck them thoughts in the back of my mind and say, I'm going to get to it. And I really didn't want to get to it. But it's kind of hard when you're born and it's by the mom and the dad side of the family. How the fuck I'm going to get out of that? What am I going to do? Anybody going to hire me with my jacket? I'm a walking time bomb. I'm a motherfucking juvenile record with 3 pages long. I escaped from all the juvenile institutions. They gonna look at me and say, oh, this motherfucker, he worse than bad credit. We can't hire him. This motherfucker got robberies. I got real robberies. I mean, so like, man, fuck it. So I started getting money in the streets and said, fuck it. I turned into that hustler. Learned from Mikey. Next thing you know, we started getting that dough, especially for Erie Avenue. Man, Mikey was in the crack house together getting money. We had these back then. The earphone things like this and all that with the earphones, and Mikey be across the street. I'll be in a crack house of Erie Avenue. He'd be like, yo, hold up, police coming down the street. I have a set on, like he'd have a set on, I'll have a set on, but they wasn't that big. They was real small. And when I used to be out there, I used to be cold sometimes looking up and down Erie Avenue. But the thing is, that shit get moved so fast. Motherfuckers come there buying that shit fast. Like, this is what we do. Every $1,000, we switch. He get rid of $1,000 and I'll switch. That's how we stay warm and switch instead of just waiting for somebody to get rid of $8,000 worth. No. You get rid of 1,000, then we switch. So when I was out there and I seen a cop car come up real slow up Erie Avenue, they look like sharks in the water. I'm like, damn. I'm like, chill. We had a doorman and a motherfucker to hustle. And I think security in there. The doorman is the one that let people in and out. And they had this crack house doorways, though. Say this, the door. And on the door, you got the wood, the 2x4 wood going like this to the ground. But on the ground, it's like wood 2x4 on the ground to support when it's like this. I'm like, these motherfuckers, yeah. That shit was crazy, but that's all in case the ram come through and all that. But all I kept saying was, how the fuck we can get out of here if the police come? But we lucked up because we never got caught up in no raids up there. I got chased by the police before, though. We got chased, man, by the fucking most vicious cops. Blondie and other boy. These motherfuckers, tall white boy with blonde hair and other motherfucker. They were like Starchy and Hutch. And they was dirty cops. They was robbing niggas, man. Beating niggas in with flashlights. And it was like, I don't know what they would needed money for, but they robbed so many people. They were getting sued, though, the city, but you imagine how fucking scary that must be for a civilian, that civilians go to the police to serve and protect them, or I guess to protect them, and these motherfuckers robbing them and taking them for bad and threatening them and Yeah, terroristic threats and all that. Rob you, taking your money. Shit, and the thing is, they be looking like they on drugs. Their actions, the shit they do, how they just coming to rob you. They just not lock you up. They just coming to take something from you, plant something on you. And they be like, yo, man, the police gonna come up and they gonna hit you in the head with the flashlight. Everybody they said that had stitches where the police hit them in the head with the flashlight. I said, they ain't gonna get me. So the police came, I had one of them phones. Them big ass gray phones. And I knew how to take the lock off. I could have just went to the phone company and got the bitch turned on. So I'm sitting there playing with the phone. Police came, I put the phone down, hauled ass. They took my phone, they handcuffed people, they fucking Kurt up. Kurt was trying to swallow the caps. I ran up the street. Police chasing me, but they going so fast, they passed me. You know you can't beat no car. So I'm on a payment. They going up the street, they was going to try to cut me off. So I stopped. You know, because they car in front. I stopped, went between the cars, went the other side, went in the alley. Got the fuck out of there. I went back in that alley. Went back there to take leaked peas back there. So I know it was back there. So I go back there. I'm trapped. So I just dive in somebody's bushes and look on the ground and see some Natural Geographic shit. A fucking ant trying to take a bug inside of a hole. They fighting some of shit. So I'm looking at this shit. This shit like right in front of me. I'm looking at this shit. I just dove inside the shit. Like inside the bushes and see that. So it just so happened some woman that lived from Frankfurt, lived up Erie Avenue. She knew me. So when she came to the door, she was frying some chicken. I said, can I come in? She's like, what happened? I said, the police chasing me. She knows I was up the street hustling. She left me in the crib. I gave her some money. She's like, twin, you crazy. I said, the police crazy. So this is what I did. I found out what the police did to them. They took my phone, fucked them up, handcuffed them, choked them and all that. So they gonna fuck with me when they see me again. So I had to leave there and go down the street. I was on Pike and Park Avenue. Shout out to Pike and Park Avenue, 13th and Pike. Shout out to them. And I went from that neighborhood to 13th and then go to Hustle. And 11th they go. I said, well, they don't know me on this side. I was mad shit. I like being up there. Everybody was up there. What? Dang, they fucked my... Whatever it is what it is, though, man. But, you know. The JBM shit, man. It was a style, man. It wasn't just this. It's the mob. It was the way of life. It was like, nigga, like you know you wear your clothes fly, your hair cut, your car getting washed. You got your new car. You got your fly clothes on. You got your jewelry on. That's JBM. With a little danger to it, little bullets flying and little pistol whipping and coke being sold. Shit like that. You understand me? Mob, nigga. Get down, lay down, nigga. Get down, back. He said, back, get down. What's it? Get down, back down, lay down. Some shit. Lord Derek used to say that. I got to put his video back up, too. I got to put all these videos up that they took. I got to remember them to put them back up, because I ain't going to remember. And unless it comes to me. Let me get up out of here, man. I'm tired. I'm Hockey Raw. Got to get some Z's like I need to get them. Goddamn Hockey Raw in the building. Let me read some of these comments. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. I ain't gonna goddamn feed y'all chicken change and chicken. Find me something. Don't get mad at me. I gotta use one of my eyeball things to read this. My sound off? It's off? Don't tell me my sound off, man. I swear to God, I'll be mad as shit if my sound off. If my sound off, I'll be mad as shit.